At this time, members, I would ask you to take your seats. We have an outstanding delegation with us today and a special guest. So I would ask all members to please take your seats. I would ask all members to please take your seats. And our good friend and colleague, Representative Kate Harper, is going to be coming up to the dais here to introduce to us a very special guest. And he is, in fact, going to speak to us, and I'll have some comments afterwards. But I'd like to give the honor to Representative Harper, who brought the Consul General for the Republic of Korea to meet with us. And Representative Harper, please proceed. Members, please take your seats. This is a very special guest, and I would like to make sure that he has our full attention. All members, please take your seats. All members, please take your seats. And Representative Harper, you may proceed.
Thank you very much. Members of the House, we often bring special guests with us to the House, but it's a very rare thing for a guest to be allowed to speak at the Speaker's invitation. Today I have such a special guest. I think it's wonderful that in the back of the room we have a number of veterans, because my special guest today is Ambassador Giwan Kim of the Republic of Korea, South Korea, one of our strongest allies, although they are a small country. They also have one of the better economies in the world, although they are a small country, and they value their relationship as an ally of the United States of America and as a trading partner. In my home county of Montgomery County, there are 45,000 Koreans or Korean Americans, almost enough to make a House district. They came to our country and contribute mightily to our country in terms of intellect, industriousness, and other things that help our Pennsylvania industries get ahead. The ambassador himself has served all over the world, and don't hold this against him. He has a law degree from the University of Seoul, Korea, and a master's in law from Cambridge. And he has served all over the world, and he wanted to be able to come and address the Pennsylvania House of Representatives to renew the bonds of friendship between the Republic of Korea and the United States of America in the Keystone State. So it is my pleasure to introduce Ambassador Giwan Kim from the Republic of Korea. Please give him a warm welcome.
Members.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I'm Korean Consul General to New York. I'm really happy to visit Harrisburg and to meet with many distinguished representatives here in this beautiful Capitol building hall. And also my sincere hello to veterans in the audience as well. Really, this is a special opportunity. Mr. Speaker, Mike Turzai, distinguished representatives, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great pleasure and enormous privilege to speak to the Pennsylvania House of Representatives today. In particular, I thank Representative Kate Harper for arranging this precious opportunity. Pennsylvania is very familiar and well known to Korea and Korean people. To take a few examples, two legendary football players, 2006 Super Bowl MVP and Steelers former wide receiver, Mr. Heinz Ward. Thank you. And his dedicated Korean mom, and Mr. Franco Harris, famous for his immaculate reception, was honorary consul general from 2011 to 2016. Pittsburgh Pirates infielder and 2015 National League Rookie of the Year finalist, Mr. Kang Jong-ho, has many fans in Korea as well. Pennsylvania has been a very important state for Korea for a long time. Pennsylvania is known as where America began and where Benjamin Franklin worked as statesman, author, printer, scientist, and diplomat. I know there are many more Pennsylvanians. I think the wall painting behind me represents those famous Pennsylvanians. Pennsylvania is where Dr. Philip Jason, American medical doctor, the first US citizen from Korea, worked as statesman, reformer, publisher, educator for independence and democracy of Korea under and after the colonial occupation of Imperial Japan. Pennsylvania is also the home state of Reverend Henry Gerhard Appenzeller, born in Souderton and the first Methodist missionary to Korea. He arrived in Incheon, Korea in 1885. Korea was a very poor country at the time. He was not only a missionary, but also an educator, and became concerned about lack of educational opportunities for women and common people in Korea. He opened the first modern Western-style school, Baeje Hakdang, in Seoul in 1885, and later a bookstore in 1849, which later expanded to become Methodist Printing and Publishing House. He taught Gospels in Korean, in English. He himself learned Korean language and practiced it again and again to teach Gospels, to teach good opportunities for women and common people at the time. And by doing so, he expanded literacy among women and common people. His daughter, Alice, became the president of Ewha Women's University, Korea's first college for women, and his son, Haley, again Haley Jr., became the president of Baeje Hakdang, the school his father started. Dr. Philip Jason also taught at Baeje Hakdang, and Dr. Seungman Ri, Korea's first president, and many other Korean leaders thereafter were educated in this Baeje Hakdang. Pennsylvania is closely linked at critical junctures in Korean history. When Korean War broke out on June 25, 1950, more than 200,000 Pennsylvanian soldiers came to defend South Korea as part of 1.8 million American soldiers who served in that war. Taking this opportunity, I want to thank for the service and dedication of the veterans who are present today as representatives in this House. Particularly the audience, the veterans in the audience of the House. I thank for their presence, a special presence today with us. Captain Leonard LaRue, a Navy seaman, a Philadelphia native, and his vessel, SS Meredith Victory, rescued over 14,000 refugees in the middle of fierce battle and retreat from massive and sudden offensive voluntary Chinese army. I think 300,000 Chinese volunteer army in cold winter of 1950. It was just before Christmas. This was the largest humanitarian rescue operation by one single ship. The descendants of over 14,000 refugees are now working and contributing to advancing Korea in many areas. Now Korea has grown into a country of 11th largest economy in the world, and a country with sophisticated institution of democracy and sophisticated innovative industries, and the first female presidency of the country now incumbent. The Korea is a strong ally of the United States, more than 60 years, and the Korea-US alliance is a linchpin of peace and security in Northeast Asia. Korea is a strong economic and strategic partner of the United States in the region and globally, with high-quality, comprehensive Korea-US Free Trade Agreement in the 5th year of its implementation. Today, Korea is Pennsylvania's 10th largest export destinations and the 6th largest importing country to Pennsylvania. In terms of investment, there is steady increase in Korean-owned companies in Pennsylvania. Companies like Clark Equipment, Erie Power Technologies, Starkist, Dale USA, Hyundai Rotem USA, Hyosung, Uri America Bank, Essex Group, Hyosung Heiko America, and Capco are these countries. And these companies have been creating significant number of jobs. I'm sure there will be more Korean business will coming, not only in the United States, but also in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is also home to over 56,000 Koreans. Many of them are working as professionals, businessmen, and community leaders. Representative Patty Kim, Philadelphia City Councilman David O, and Councilwoman Helen Kim are among them. I think there will be more. Philip Jason Memorial Foundation is still active in offering medical and social services in Philadelphia. And General Secretary Master Yang Bong-pil and President Lee Kwang-soo, the leaders of America, Korea, China Leader Society, who are present with us today, have been community leaders for a long time in spreading Taekwondo and its high spirit of self-discipline and compassion. I came to Pittsburgh in November last year to open Korea Heritage Room in the Cathedral of Learning, University of Pittsburgh. And I'm a father of a daughter who graduated Carnegie Mellon this year. Though a bit late compared with 29 others, I was very happy to add Korean Culture Room here in Pennsylvania. This afternoon, I'll be signing an MOU with Secretary of Transportation, Ms. Leslie Richards, on mutual recognition of driver's license. This is a long prepared work to accomplish today. I'm confident that this MOU will help to expand people-to-people exchanges and business opportunities in Pennsylvania in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished representatives. As President Obama emphasized in his speech in Korea, United States go together. 같이 갑시다 in Korean. I want to say this again today in Pennsylvania. We go together, Korea and Pennsylvania. 같이 갑시다. Thank you.
Ambassador Kim, thank you so much for joining us here in the august chambers of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. We are so honored to have you as a guest of our chamber at the invitation of Representative Harper, and wish you well. Pennsylvania is so honored to have this outstanding relationship with the Republic of Korea. Thank you.